Movie directors say nudity is about art. But then, why are women nude in movies 3 times as much as men? Or in Game of Thrones 6 times as much? That doesn't seem like art, unless art is the name of a gross gym teacher. So, is Hollywood bad for your kids? 1. Female nudity and objectification. Hollywood often uses nudity to turn women into sex objects, which is a big problem since studies show women are people. But since producers know that breasts and butts fill up theaters, they use women's naked bodies as advertisements. Just look at all the movie posters that show a woman's body but not her face. Unless a woman is Bigfoot or Sia, you should be able to photograph her face. The problem is, Hollywood makes bank by pornographing women. Just listen to why this director added female nudity to a Game of Thrones episode.
This particular exec took me one side and said, look, I represent the pervert side of the audience, okay? Everybody else is the serious drama side. I represent the perv side of the audience, and I want full frontal nudity in this scene, so you go ahead and do it.
Gross. First off, pervs don't need representation in Hollywood. They already have it in Congress. And second off, every time Hollywood makes money by saying women are sex objects, they send that message straight to our kids. 2. Murder and violence. By 18, the average child has seen 16,000 murders on movies or TV. And if you show a child something depraved and immoral 16,000 times, it's gonna start seeming normal. That's how we got the Teletubbies. In fact, multiple studies link violent media consumption to increased aggression, including later criminal activity and spousal abuse. And when violence is mixed with sex, things get scarier. How many times does Hollywood depict not just gratuitous scenes of rape, but also scenes where it's the good guy forcing himself on a woman? Each of those scenes tells our sons that no actually means yes. And if you're expecting a joke here, the joke is on society. Look, Hollywood as an industry has serious issues with sexual harassment, assault, and even child sex abuse. So we probably shouldn't let them decide what normal sexuality looks like. They don't even know what Asians look like. 3. Profanity and bigotry. Movies can expose your kids to words you don't want them to hear, like cussing, profanity, racist, sexist, and homophobic slurs. Between 1950 and 2010, adult language in films increased 800%. So you're probably kicking yourself for investing in real estate and not the F word. And yes, when it comes to adult language, your kids are gonna hear it eventually, but why not protect their innocence a little longer? Which is also our philosophy with Smash Mouth. Look, if aliens saw Earth only through our movies, they might think it's a world where men are murderers, women are sex objects, and bigoted, profane language is the norm. And the thing is, we do show these movies to the planet's newcomers. They're called kids. That's why we made VidAngel. VidAngel is a streaming app that lets you watch movies and shows and skip whatever sex, violence, or language you don't want to see. And since every family's different, VidAngel lets you customize movies for your specific needs. Now, religious viewers can remove the Lord's name in vain. Trauma survivors can take out trigger scenes, and parents with young kids can cut scary moments, instead of cutting a check for future therapy. Looking at you, Fern Gully. VidAngel gives you total peace of mind. It now connects to your streaming accounts like Netflix and Amazon, and lets you filter the content you're already paying for. And when a new episode comes out, you can watch it filtered 24 hours later on any major device. All for just the cost of a pizza. So if you want to protect your kids from murder and nudity, go to vidangel.com or the App Store to start your filtering today. Don't like censorship? Neither do we. We don't force directors to change their scenes. We just let families mute and skip those scenes like they would with a remote. A remote isn't censorship. It's choice. And sure, if you think filtering ruins the art or don't want to give money to a movie that needs filtering, VidAngel's probably not for you. And we respect that. But if skipping that one scene will make your movie night perfect, VidAngel is for you, and we respect that more because you're paying us. Hollywood makes incredible movies and shows, but some parts may be inappropriate for your family. Now you can filter them with VidAngel. Go to vidangel.com and start filtering today. VidAngel. Watch however the bleep you want.